In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 4 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
We're back!
Hello everybody, welcome once again to Spinnerack. Today we have a special guest, the talented Mr. West. He's here to help us go through some of our interviews. Not everybody in the crew is here today, but you know what? We're pushing on. We have D-Man.
Of course. The
And-
dominant,
and
ever
of course,
lovable, like the Hulk.
PM, PD.
Get out of here with that.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Wonder Woman, the trailer that just came out. Dropped during Comicon.
WW. She's the original W.
We gotta say,
WW.
we have to say apologies to Gal Gadot because when we first did this show,
No.
we
I
did.
don't
We
apologize.
already
2 years
did
ago,
I do not have to
apologies.
apologize.
But I gotta
Why
say-
do
You
not
have to
add me into
apologize.
that? No, these.
No,
this
we
guy,
already did
this guy,
apologize.
but
and
you know
Cal,
what?
did.
I gotta say,
I will say this.
Decent
I will
part.
say this.
Decent part.
lacing it up.
I will say this. Whatever I saw in the Fast and Furious, I was not expecting in Wonder Woman.
I
so
agree.
I will apologize, although I was not a part of the
Gal,
show.
you know I was on your side.
I was not
the
part
tapes
of
there.
the.
It doesn't matter.
So,
Those
Gal,
three guys,
We
so
already
Gal
did
Gadot,
that.
you get a
They were
special
killing her.
booyaka from us.
Killing her.
Booyaka,
No.
booyaka.
You get the booyaka from me. You get the from these guys.
No.
But
Okay.
now they're jumping on the bandwagon.
So-
There's
It's
no
not
more
jumping
room,
on the
son.
bandwagon.
So no more room,
So
son.
that's out of the
not-
way.
No
it's
more
not
room,
jumping
son.
on the
Come on,
bandwagon.
Sport train
that's-
is crowded.
So that's that. We're out with that. Okay,
What are
Gal,
you talking
we're
about?
good.
No trains. No more trains
So-
here.
Ladies and gents, what did you guys actually think of the trailer? You know, I saw it.
You want to start with the original? The original supporter?
But
You want
because
to start with the original supporter?
I thought you liked cleanup.
yeah, exactly. So
You like to let us go,
Wow.
and then you clean up and you tell us
Somebody,
how we are.
somebody
we
put
are,
Dennis in his
how-
place.
right, how-
Oh, he put him in his place.
Mr. West? Mr. West?
Oh,
Mr. West.
I haven't seen this before. Whoa,
Don't
sweat.
make this the
he's our
last
guest.
guest appearance.
he's our guest. So, Mr. West,
Don't make
I'm
this
going to
the
pass the
last
ball
guest
to you.
appearance.
No, but you like telling us how wrong we are, and then how you're going to correct us. And I'll wait. Okay.
And then jumps in.
And then jumps in.
Look at that
That
face.
means he
Look at that
watches the
face,
show.
y'all.
So, Mr. West, Mr.
okay.
West, what was your take on this World War I trailer that we really don't know how it's going to go?
Well, like I said, so far I've been impressed. Flashing back to what would we call it? The Doomsday / Batman versus Superman movie.
Very nice.
Her
I have to give it to you for
when she
that
came
one.
in, the fight scenes were excellent. So like I said, I didn't see her in this particular role, but she did well there. Translates very well on the screen. Wonder Woman's going to breathe life. I think women have been asking for a character. I thought Marvel would have done something with
Miss Marvel or
no,
Black
Black
Widow.
Widow.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah.
but
They missed the
nevertheless.
boat. Yep, they missed the opportunity.
But I think not seeing what the Suicide Squad is going to be like, because that's being released soon, but I think DC finally puts itself on the map. I think strong character. It's a very familiar storyline. I don't think they're going to deviate too much from some of the other movies that we've seen thus so far. She might be the only still original character with the original origin, with the original time and place, with the original set of, they didn't 52 her, or what's the new one? Reboot?
Rebirth. Yeah.
Rebirth her. So far, so good. I was impressed. Now, I hope the trailer isn't the best part of the movie because they have a tendency of doing that, but we'll see. So like I said, right now, thumbs up.
P Money, what do you think about this?
I like the trailer a lot. I don't need to apologize.
You like the trailer?
We already talked about this, and we already talked about this in Batman versus Superman. We already talked about this.
Man.
I already ate my words for it. I liked her in Batman versus Superman, so I was, expecting this. I was wanting to see this, and shut up, man!
Go ahead, man.
Shut up!
I just can't.
Shut
I
up!
just can't believe, man, the backtracking
No,
you're doing.
that's not backtracking. I already did that.
Go ahead, man.
No,
I'm
I liked
listening.
it. I liked it a lot. It was, man. And seeing and them finally doing, DC, who's supposed to be, second to Marvel, is stepping out in front and doing the female character and doing it well. It looks like it's going to be well. I hope it's, I hope there's more story. I hope it's going to work out. But otherwise, it should be a fun movie. It starts off, she's carrying the movie. You can see in the trailer, she's, someone you want to watch. and then they might have some.
And
banter.
she has some anecdotes in there.
Yes, yeah.
That's a slave when she
Yeah.
was talking
Yeah,
to
the little
Etta
bit.
Candy.
Yeah.
What's the secretary? Oh, someone who does everything you want. Yeah. Oh, and
Oh, in
where
my
I come
place,
from, that's
he
a
called her
slave.
slave.
Hey.
And I was
I like
like,
her.
bravo.
But that was only one line.
But
so we don't
still,
know.
Hey,
We don't
that's
it
know.
was
little-
enough to give you the hook.
Yeah,
Matter of,
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were continuing. Go ahead.
But no, that's. I mean, basically, I want us to get back later and talk about what Marvel's answer they answered. And I want to talk about that later. But I liked it so far, and I was going to put a pin in. Let's talk about what Marvel's trying to do for the female superhero later. What do you got?
Outside of you guys are on point,
Oh, okay.
but you're missing the one thing. I don't need story for this. I don't need character.
Wait,
All
wait.
I need from this movie to do is give me what they were giving me in the trailer. Action, baby. That thing was just slice of dice. Yo,
Yeah.
that's what hooked me.
Yeah.
Anytime
Yeah,
you go
it
to see a
was,
superhero movie, you're looking for action. And all I wanted to see was action. And I was like, yo.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
move
a
with
lot.
my girl jump backwards with the arrow, I said, oh, they got me. And then
No.
Wonder Woman sliding on the floor,
The sliding
and
on
then
the
kicking,
floor,
and then the
that
ching
one.
ching. I was like,
That
okay.
one was
And then
hot.
the what you call it, the lasso, the golden lasso going crazy.
No, I was when the lasso. When
Oh.
the first had the lasso, it wasn't lighting up. So, are they gonna light it up?
Oh,
And they lit it up.
and she's rope doping people.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm hooked. They got me, son.
But she used
They
the
got
she used
me.
the lasso before, but
No, not like this. Not like this.
No, she had it on.
No.
She roped up.
She roped
Doomsday.
him. No. Roping
That was
him
hot.
and then take
but
and
it's
have
Doomsday.
No, wait a second. Going through a pile of dudes and roping and lassoing and throwing and then taking the rope and roping somebody. No. That's something new I ain't seen yet. I'm like, this action looks hot. And especially when she came out and then the bullets are flying, bouncing off her boots too, and she's coming out the trenches and the ding, 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 ding. I was like, okay. They got me, son. They got me.
Well, you know what?
They got. Hold on a second. I'm
It
still
still
going
needs a story.
Hold on.
It still needs a
All I'm
story.
going to say
Exactly.
is.
It still
That's
needs
what
a
I'm
story.
This is one more saying. DC. La, la, la,
Oh,
la, la,
come
la.
on,
Okay, so
DC did it to me, man.
D-Man, I gotta say, I love the action.
The one, yo,
Mr.
that's what I want from it.
Mr. West, I like the action, but I have to agree with you. The story.
It's gotta have a story.
It's kind of weird because this is one
See,
of the few
because it's
stories-
a woman, they need story.
Oh, I
if it was a dude, if it was Hulk, Thor, you're not talking about story, you're talking about action. Because Civil
want
War,
action.
you want action. Now we got a superhero who's giving you action. She's badass.
In
She's
World
the
War
first.
One
She's
on a horse
the.
in
She's the.
trenches.
She's the first female superhero, and now you're talking about story?
Look,
You disappoint me, God. You disappoint me. It's all about the action, and that's what I want.
Yo,
It's-
hey,
You're full of it. You're
can I
full of
say
it. Because we
something?
always discuss
No.
action. We always
Exactly.
discuss action and storyline.
Please!
Oh,
That a
let's
storyline
go
comes
back.
after the action.
You might-
if there's
no,
no
no,
action,
you might wanna review your
Daredevil
Daredevil
without action. What do you call that?
What do you mean Daredevil without
Yeah,
action?
when we review Daredevil, we're talking about what you call it, the scene where they don't cut away. I mean, we don't even get
But
into
that
that
was
much
one
story.
scene, but we're talking about
yeah,
the overall story.
what?
The overall
No.
story was pretty good.
My last guest appearance, we mentioned the fact that the character, the way they redid the Punisher storyline was impressive.
Yes.
So we did talk about story. You can't separate story from the action. Otherwise, it's a
What
music
are
video.
you watching for?
It's like a music video.
We're watching for the action, son. I want to see how they do this and that. And, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
And that's what the
So-
trailer about. They hooked me, son.
Thank you, D-Man. So
They put that hook all up in my
D-Man,
gut.
D-Man.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying,
Don't
before,
D-man me, man.
you know, the action was good. I love the way she moved, how fast she moved.
Right.
I mean, that really impressed me because you remember her powers are more. She's like the female version of Superman. She can do
Correct.
a lot of things. But the one thing I was a little disturbed is that shield. When I see the shield, I think.
Captain America, is that what you're going to say?
She's a
I
warrior,
don't think, I don't
but she's
think,
a warrior.
I think Xena Warrior Princess.
But she had the shield before
I had
Xena with
no,
George Perez.
I
so.
had no
Yeah, but
image
I
of
never-
Xena in my head when I saw that trailer.
When I saw that trailer, I thought Xena.
Not as
I didn't watch the
Xena
series.
had the
I
flying
didn't
boomerang
watch-
thing.
Yeah, I didn't watch the series. That didn't.
Uh,
well, speaking of flying boomerangs, remember the Wonder Woman that we grew up with had.
Yes.
able
The
to
la-
circle.
you right, her.
That's-
You right,
So
her.
that's
Tiara.
the
That's
Wonder
interesting.
Woman that we all thought of before. That's why some of us did not think Gal Gadot will be able to pull out the role.
I did. You can go back and review the tapes. I said she could do it, and you guys, I'm like, yo, give the
Okay.
woman a chance.
Again, I wasn't there, so,
we're
but I
gonna
was
use it.
there.
How
It's all
many-
right, you wasn't there.
So how
She
many
was- she
movies
didn't
are we
sell
going to
it.
deal with you bringing that up? We went through it in Batman vs. Superman. We reviewed that. It's over.
Is it really?
All right, so now let's talk about. So
Sorry.
overall, are we all interested in seeing this movie? Yes. Or no?
Yes.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not
yes.
interested in seeing the movie. I'm gonna be there, people. Do you understand me? DC, la 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 la.
So what about what you're talking about now in terms terms of DC, this is, you guys both pointed out that this is DC's
Rebirth.
This is a strong step.
DC's taking a strong step forward,
Correct.
especially with a female character
Correct.
jumping on top of Marvel. So you were going to say something about
I think
power.
And I think he's going to make a strong point. Go ahead.
Well, I think Mr. West pointed out they could have done, what was it, a Black Widow,
every few
like
time.
yesterday. They can do it today. They can do it. They can slip that into. They can slip that in Phase 4 or whatever phase they want to. Like they can announce what's that thing, Captain Marvel, but that's in 2019. It doesn't even matter. How long do you have to wait
They
for that?
have plenty of chances.
And why
to push.
Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
I think they needed somebody to come to
They're
compete
going
against
to
Wonder
unite.
Woman.
She's going to be the bridge to the universe and, of course, Earth. She's going to be that bridge because where she gets her powers from is from the Kree, and then you get the Kree, and hopefully they get the Skrulls. What they said, they got the Skrulls back from the Fantastic Four. They've been able to borrow that back, so you may have the Kree Skrull War, or you may have a chance to do Galactus, the whole thing with the Galactus coming out. But the Kree Skrull War is right there, or right on the doorsteps to be touched, especially with the Skrulls.
I don't know, man.
Well, let's see what happens after the Infinity Wars if they even decide to go there.
Yeah, but PD makes a strong case. They had a chance. Audiences were calling for Marvel to do this thing.
I'll say this: Marvel attempted with Agent Carter, but
Wait a minute.
no. It's not a superhero, granted, but they attempted a female strong lead, and they thought that maybe rallying behind Agent Carter, a woman in the, like you said, the same time frame as where Wonder Woman is set, where she's got to be who she is. Mind you, she's the only one who knows Captain America ever existed, blah, blah, blah. She's placed in this particular setting with these group of men. So maybe Marvel thought that they put their chips on Agent Carter to hook us. But, like I said, now they canceled it, right? I don't even think they regulated it to Netflix, but I think they canceled it. There's no second season for her, correct?
No third
season.
season.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Right, but, I mean, you see, though, that, what's her name? The lady who plays Black Widow?
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson. She did that movie Lucy to prove a point. And that one was a big hit that she could be the lead.
She can carry a
And
movie.
And they stepped on her. Look at what she did in Civil War. My
And
gosh.
now she's
fight in
playing
Civil War.
Oh
that
wow,
action
she
scene-
was.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
The stunt coordinator in that was awesome.
And
Awesome.
she's been pushing them since the first movie.
Well, she was in Iron Man. That's where you first saw it. I didn't think her role in Iron Man was all that, but
Well, she had to play
Captain
low key.
America,
yeah, but still,
exactly.
it came off more Matrixy when she was doing this. I hate that super real
Oh,
landing.
no.
Oh gosh, it was very Matrixy.
But she was pretty good though, still from back then. So, what do you want to say about?
That was it. I mean, I think that Marvel should have
DC
stepped up
Masters.
front and
they
did
had a
it
chance to do.
with
Yeah,
Would
any
you want a
success.
Netflix series of it, or would you have want? Because I would like to see a series with her as opposed to one standalone movie. Because the cartoon, they could always throw her in. What is it, Punisher and the Black Widow and Punisher. There's a cartoon movie, so they could do an adaptation of that.
I kind of disagree.
see that.
I disagree with that because Ant-Man was supposed to be only one movie, and it was based upon the audience reception of it that pushed it to a second movie.
And pushed Captain Marvel
this
out of the
character
box.
Hold on. This character is not a television character. This character is debuted in the cinema. So the only place you can actually do justice for her is on the cinema. Now, if you do what they showed in Avengers 2 with some backstory to how she became Black Widow, there was intrigue, there was interest. I mean, there was very much a character that had a complicated past.
I'm sorry, there's a story?
You didn't know? Yeah, outside the Ultron, there was a story. I know what you're trying to say. Take the sarcasm out your mouth, okay? Because that's the only thing that we would liked about really much. Petey didn't like the action. I didn't like Captain America fighting Ultron.
Okay,
yeah,
so-
whatever.
I did not like him fighting. He
So
can't fight him.
Ever.
So, gentlemen,
But but what I'm saying is the story is just the underlying thing. The thing that forces it going is the action, baby. This is what we want.
So
Yeah,
basically-
you see Steve Trevor on the thing there?
God.
Steve, you're a man. Now get up, Steve.
What part was that?
Get
What
up.
part was this?
That's the Amazon part.
That's all in his head.
Then they string up a man.
So, gentlemen, so basically we're all in agreement this is a good early potential
Oh,
movie, you know?
Based on the first trailer,
Mm-hmm.
so far so good.
Yo,
It's
they
gonna
got
be
me like
wonderful.
Civil War. DC,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Spinner Rack out.